delete that, like we'll start over.
What? What?
Yeah, I'll tell you what to do it because I figured out if I do it, it's gonna bounce up. So what
Oh.
we ended up deciding is, and that what we'll do, what we did on the other part, we have to first secure it from the back side. I have to match the rivet head with this head.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to delete it right now, or
I.
it's just about the rivet.
Yeah, no, it's already uploading to YouTube, so I'll just ignore it later.
Okay. I don't think you should do YouTube upload.
Well, it's privated. Nobody can see it.
Still, I don't.
Still,
think.
you don't.
Yeah.
No. All right.
I don't know what others will think. I'm just telling you my side.
All right.
If they come to know it, I don't know what they will say.
Okay.
If they said it's okay, I don't have any problem.
All right.
So we'll just match this rivet head with this on the bucking bar.
Yeah.
Which is a like profile of the universal head. That's called universal round head.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna match it here. If you want to see it from this side.
I don't think I really need to see it from this side.
You have to see the.
Do it? Oh yeah, I would. Yeah.
You have to see this surface should lay flat on the bucking bar.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll remove this to show you how the rivet head sits on that.
Yeah. That sits on that part right there.
Yeah. Okay, and the other thing is it is flat on the bucking bar.
Okay.
Now you see if this thing is upright and pressed against.
Right.
The head. Now we'll start using this center punch. Yeah, I would say center punch. You can confirm the name later on. That's what it looks like.
I'll just call it a center punch, and then we'll correct it later.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a big deal.
We'll keep it pressed on top of it. There's two persons job here, so there's two people involved. One will hold the part.
Okay, two people.
Okay, and one will hold this.
Hold the center punch.
And the hammer, that metal one. We don't use the rubber one because of the vibrations. Rubber has a tendency to bounce and stiffness, so we don't want to use this.
Right.
We want to use the metal one.
A hard hammer.
Hard hammer that can't be compressed. So, and we will hit it like 2-3 times. I'll show. I won't hit. I'll just show.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So the reason we are doing it so that it fills up this hole. You see right now. The hole that rivet is in is like there is a clearance around it. So when we press the hammer against it, it fills that whole gap. There is no more movement in the rivet.
Right.
So once we have like pressed 3-4 times, reduce this rivet head, then we'll turn back to. We'll flip this part over. We'll press it against the rivet head that we just smashed. Or the correct term for that is shop fabricated head.
Yeah.
And this is the manufacturer head.
Okay.
So we'll press it. Make sure this head doesn't lay on the profile here of the rivet.
Okay.
It has to lay on the flat surface.
Right.
So I have to make sure it sits somewhere on the flat surface. Now this problem won't be there once it's has been hammered.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
It won't lift upwards. So that was my reason to like start again.
Yeah.
So now we'll use the rivet setter tool to finish the job because
So
this
this
has
is the way we finish things.
yeah.
Okay.
This has the perfect shape. This shape you see, the concave shape of the rivet head. So which we'll press it against the rivet and we'll hammer it.
Right.
Like
Not really, but yeah. Is this a 2-person job?
It is.
Okay, cool.
Whole riveting process.
All right, got it.
Okay, then we'll look for it. If we see any gaps from there, we'll turn the angles of the rivet setter tool.
Yeah. Just do that angle again. Okay.
Okay.
And that's for if there's a gap. right?
Yeah, if the rivet is not sitting, making a full contact, that brim
Right.
surface all around, if
Yeah.
it's not making the contact with the surface.
Right.
You can see we have made a spot face here, like a cleanup around the hole, so
Yeah.
that this flat surface, which is around this rivet, open it out like this. This surface should be flat and within the surface.
Okay.
So that's why we made a spot face here, like clean up, so that it sits in, that surface sits in properly and flat within that
Right.
region. And that's it.
Cool.
That's the riveting of these two. For these two rivets, we have to follow this step.
Right.
Hammer it down first from the back side to secure it in place. Then we flip it over, press it against the flat surface of the bucking bar, not the profile of the rivet head. And then we'll finish the job with the rivet setter tool.
Okay.
That's for these two rivets.
Right.
Now for the rivets at the back,
Wait. Oh, yeah. We're doing that because we wouldn't do that normally.
Yes.
Like if we already had it done.
yeah, so
Right.
this would be held in place.
Right.
But I'll just take it out so that to call it.
Well, we might want to put it in there because for the sake of the picture, people question, wait a minute, but why is one of them empty? You know,
Okay.
it'll be considered a mistake.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. For these two rivets, we'll make this head sit. We'll flip the part and make
Yeah.
the manufactured head of the rivet sit on the profile of the bucking bar.
Okay, so nothing's changed. We're doing the same thing we did last time.
Yeah.
And then we get this center punch, and it's a two-person job, and we aim that. We hit it with a hammer.
Let's see. And you see that face?
Right.
Let me point it out.
So this really
this
isn't.
face
Yeah.
of the part should sit flat on the surface of the bucking bar. So once I put the rivet head,
Okay. Right. So this isn't any different from
yeah,
the other one,
the other one.
right?
Except that in this case, we'll use the center punch to like fully compress it. Like
Oh, we'll fully
there is
compress it.
There is a minimum distance from this surface to the shop fabricated head, which is 0.037. That is 37 thousandths. 37 thou. That's the minimum height required. I can't go like press it and go lower than 37,000 with respect to this surface.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Okay. I'll just repeat it for my sake as well. From this surface, flat surface, to this shop fabricated head, the minimum thickness is 37 thousandths. I
Yeah.
can't compress it less than 37,000. If it's more, 45 thou, 50 thou, it's okay. I
Okay.
can't go lower than that. That's one condition for the riveting. You'll find in like riveting specification. Once I have done like say 40 thou or 45, 50 thou, compressed it, then I'll flip it over.
Am I supposed to measure to make sure that I did it correctly?
Yeah, if yeah, I mean we should measure it.
It's required.
Yes.
Okay. So is there a dial caliper, or should there be one at the workstation?
Yes, there should be
Okay.
a caliper to calculate the depth from this head, shop fabricated head to this surface.
Right.
Do you want me to point out or?
No. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
This is a video, so I'll be able to. There's context. Yeah.
Okay, after smashing this head, we'll flip it over to see if the rivet brim of the rivet head, manufacturer head, is making a full contact with the surface.
Right.
If not, we'll do the same procedure. We
So
did
if it
before.
is, then that's
We
where it
leave- we
ends.
leave it.
Yeah,
We leave
we leave it. Yeah.
we don't want to use. But if it's not, we'll use a rivet setter tool to like get the rivet head in shape and
Okay.
finish that's the last step
Cool.
to verify.
Right. And that's that. We did the front and the back rivets,
Yeah.
and after that's all done, we removed the.
Your problem could be like this. If you see it might be tilting in a way, like it's open from one end. You see the gap
Yeah.
between. So if it's something like this is a problem. We have to use the rivet setter tool, put it down and like hammer it the head.
Right. Yeah.
Just wanted to give a why when we have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it.
And that's it. The same step for this rivet as well. And for the back rivet, these two rivets, the procedure is same for riveting.
Yeah.
Like use this profile and finish the job from the back side.
Yeah.
We'll only touch up the head if we see any gap.